हम शुरू करेंगे चैप्टर 34 साबा। इसका मतलब है साहेबा। 34.1 All praise is for Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, and praise be to him in the hereafter. He is all wise, all aware. 2. He knows whatever goes into the earth and whatever comes out of it, and whatever descends from the sky and whatever ascends into it. And he is most merciful, all forgiving. 3. The believers say, the hour will never come to us. Say our prophet, yes, by my Lord, the knower of the unseen, it will certainly come to you. Not even an atom's weight is hidden from him in the heavens or the earth, nor anything smaller or larger than that, but is written in perfect record. 34. So he may reward those who believe and do good. It is they who will have forgiveness and an honorable provision. 5. As for those who strive to discredit our revelations, it is they who will suffer the worst torment of agonizing pain. 6. Those gifted with knowledge clearly see that what has been revealed to you from your Lord, O Prophet, is the truth, and that it guides to the path of the Almighty, the praiseworthy. 7. The disbelievers say mockingly to one another, shall we show you a man who claims that when you have been utterly disintegrated, you will be raised as a new creation? 8. Has he fabricated a lie against Allah, or he is insane? In fact, those who do not believe in the hereafter are bound for torment and have strayed farthest from the truth. 9. Have they not seen all that surrounds them of the heavens and the earth? If we willed, we could cause the earth to swallow them up, or cause deadly pieces of the sky to fall upon them. Surely, in this is a sign for the servant who turns to Allah. 10. Indeed, we granted David a great privilege from us, commanding, O mountains, echo the hymns, and the birds as well. We made Aaron moldable for him. 11. Instructing, make full length of armor, perfectly balanced the links, perfectly balancing the links, and work righteousness. O family of David, indeed I am all seeing of what you do. 12. And to Solomon we subjected the wind, its morning stride was a month's journey, so it was its evening stride. We caused a stream of molten copper to flow for him, and we subjected some of the jinn to work under him by his Lord's will. And whoever of them deviated from our command, we made them taste the torment of the blaze. 13. They made for him whatever he desired of sanctuaries, statues, basins as large as reservoirs, and cooking pots fixed into the ground. We ordered, work gratefully, O family of David. Only a few of my servants are truly grateful. 14. When we decreed Solomon's death, nothing indicated to be subjected jinn that he was dead except the termites eating away his staff. So when he collapsed, the jinn realized if it had really known the unseen, they would not have remained in such humiliating servitude. 15. Indeed, there was a sign for the tribe of Sahaba in their homeland, two orchards, one to the right and other to the left. They were told, eat from the provisions of your Lord and be grateful to him. Yours is a good land and a forgiving Lord. 16. But they turned away. So we sent against them a devastating flood and replaced their orchards with two others producing bitter fruits, fruitless bushes, for a few sparse thorny trees. 17. This is how we reward them for their ingratitude. Would we ever punish anyone in such a way except the ungrateful? 18. We had also placed between them the cities we showered with blessings, many small towns within the sight of one another, and we set moderate travel distances in between, saying, travel between them by day and night safely. 19. But they said, our Lord, make the distances of our journey longer, wronging themselves. So we reduced them to customary tales and scaled them utterly. Surely, in these are lessons for whoever is steadfast and grateful. 20. Indeed, Iblis' assumption about them has come true, so they all follow him, except a group of true believers. 21. He does not have any authority over them, but our will is only to distinguish those who believe in the hereafter from those who are doubt about it, and your Lord is vigilant keeper over all things. 22. Say, O Prophet, call upon those who claim to be divine besides Allah. They do not possess even an atom's weight, either in the heavens or the earth, nor do they have any share in governing them, nor any of them a helper to him. 23. No intercession will be of any benefit with him, except by those granted permission by him. At last, when the dread of judgment day is relieved from their hearts because they were permitted to intercede, they will excitedly ask the angels, "What has your Lord just said?" The angels will reply, "The truth, and He is most high, all great." 24. Ask them, O prophet, who provides for you from the heavens and the earth? Say, Allah. Now, certainly one of our two groups is rightly guided, the other is clearly astray. 25. Say, you will not be accountable for our misdeeds, nor will we be accountable for your deeds.